Hi guys, my name is Matti Sulanto and this is Peter. You all know him, special guest.
Hi there. Very special.
Yes, very special. Today we're gonna do some telephoto street photography, and it happens so that we both have the same exact lens but on a different camera body. And we're also going to compare these lenses a little bit, autofocus, and are they the same lens in the first place? The lens that we both have is the SONY 75mm f1.2 APS-C lens, and my camera is the Sony a6700. What do you have?
Well, I have the FUJI XS20, and a disclaimer, we have to say that this was sent to me by Surui, but of course everything is independent. They don't tell us what to do. They didn't even know that we're doing this video, but you know.
Yes, the same thing. This is not, I didn't buy this. Surui sent this for a review to me, and
you know, the normal disclaimer. You
yes.
guys know what it is, but we have to say it, unfortunately. I think
yes.
It's probably the most boring content usually.
Yes, but now that is said, let's look at the size of these combos first. Looks really similar, both are almost the same size, and it's probably exactly the same optical formula as well.
I would say so, because they look identical. The only small difference is right there by the mount, because of course the
flange distance is different.
It's slightly different, but you know, and pretty close anyway.
Yeah, and the mount size is probably slightly different. Yeah, and the mount itself, of course.
Yes, but other than that, I think it's...
How do you feel that, like the balance?
Yeah, I think it's very good on this particular body. I like this.
Yeah, me too.
Balance, it's no problem.
Yeah, the lens is not too heavy. It doesn't feel front heavy or anything. No. And if you remove the hood, it's not that big actually. For what it is. It's a 75 f1.2, 1.2.
Yeah, it's really fast. And you can actually get this silver and white.
Yes, you can.
But I don't understand that. I think lenses should be black.
Yes.
I'm old-fashioned that way.
Me
black
too.
Lenses and
me too. Old farts, old-fashioned.
Yes.
Peter, do you have anything to add to that combo, or how are you going to use it in the future, or are you going to use it in the future?
Yeah, I will. The reason that I was really excited that they offered me to test this and send me the lens was that this is very useful in video productions because of the 75mm focal length, and it's very fast, f1.2, so in low light situation when you cannot use extra lights or anything, then it's really useful for that, and that's my main use for this lens. So what about you, Matti? What are you going to use it for?
My main reason to accept this lens from Surui was that I wanted to compare or see if the optical quality has improved. Last year, when the first Surui Sniper lenses were introduced, I tried them out, and I had slightly mixed feelings about the optical performance, and I wanted to see if they have improved that. And I have to say that they have improved it, and I'm pretty happy. I don't have any other uses so far for this lens. Today we are shooting street. What are your thoughts on 75mm for street photography on APS-C camera?
Well, it's too long for me anyway, so a short answer. But yeah, there are some uses if you want to, you know, photograph from a distance something, or details and stuff like that, then it might be useful. But to be honest, it's too long for me. I've been struggling a little bit using this for a couple of weeks.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it is, but you know, sometimes the compression is something that you might want to get, you know, but yeah, too long for me for this particular use. So what about you? How do you feel?
I'm with you. It's too long for me, and my opinion, this is not any kind of a truth or the only way to do street photography, but I feel that street photography should be done with the standard lens, Nifty 50 or similar, or wider than that, and sort of the photographer should be in the situation rather than lurking behind the corner with a telephoto lens. And I feel that a little bit like I'm doing something indecent, or I'm stalking or something if I'm shooting street on a telephoto lens. But this is just my opinion, so if you like to do that, feel free. I'm not saying this is the only way.
Yeah, it's all about the images.
Yes.
If the images look good, then who cares what the,
that's it.
What the focal length is. Jos sä aloitat, niin kuin peesaan sit.
Mut mä ajattelin aloittaa tämän vähän niin kuin kysymällä sulta, kun sä tiedät.
Ai jaa, kun mä tiedän. No kysy vaan.
Peter, do you have any thoughts on f1.2 aperture, is it really necessary these days? Cameras perform so well in low light.
Yeah, it's not that necessary like it used to be, but still I think it's useful sometimes, because even though it performs well in low light, sometimes when you're doing videography, for example, you need certain shutter speeds for that.
Yeah.
So then you can control it with the aperture, the light, and sometimes I just need really fast lenses for video work. And on street photography or any other photography, yeah, sometimes the shallow depth of field is nice. Even though I don't think it's very big thing in street photography, but sometimes, yes, it's nice. You might want to do it.
Yeah,
you have the option.
Yeah, it's not only the light gathering capability, it's also the depth of field. And the smaller the sensor, the more important the fast aperture is if you want to create that shallow depth of field.
Exactly. And I think this render is really nice out of focus area. That's what I want to call it. And I know if full open, the corners are a bit unsharp, but who cares?
They are unsharp anyway because of the
exactly.
shallow depth of field.
Exactly. So who cares? It doesn't matter if it's a little unsharp. It only matters what it looks like.
True.
And I think this renders it very beautifully.
I agree. It's not bad for such an affordable lens.
Yeah.
Do we have any thoughts on third-party lenses?
Yes, well, I do. I've said many times that I really like that there are new lens makers, because they're usually more or not that expensive. Like this one is like, I think it's on sale at the time we make this, like $390 dollars or something.
This is really, really inexpensive.
Yeah, and I think it's a very good value for money. And most of these lenses are, and especially this one, because the image quality is really good in my opinion, even with full open. We're talking about the nice rendering of the what do you call, the unsharp area. So this
is bokeh.
Well, I try not to use that word because I think it's, well, anyways, not talk about that. Because this is totally usable full open, which is not the case with all third-party lenses.
No. Yeah, I agree. It's fantastic that we have these affordable options, just in case you don't have the budget for first-party lenses, or even the, let's say, premium third-party lenses that are much more expensive than these usually.
Yeah.
And the value for money.
And the tram is there.
Yeah. The value for money is usually pretty good.
Oh yes, I really recommend this if you need something like this.
Yeah, and one more thing. I think you said that not every cheap third-party lens is good wide open.
Yeah, most of them are not.
But I think they all have improved over the years.
Yeah.
Like 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
And now they most are also AF, which is really nice.
Yes, that is really, really nice, because we have autofocus and we want to use autofocus.
Yeah, and especially, many say that in video you need to use manual focus, but no, you can use autofocus. This is so good that nowadays.
Yeah, that's someone talking who do not make videos, really.
Yeah, I think this is a good place.
Yes, perfect. This is perfect. You know the perfect locations.
Oh yeah.
We came inside to take full advantage of the f1.2 aperture, and now we're gonna do a little head-to-head portrait test. I'm gonna use Peter's camera, and Peter's gonna use my camera, and he's gonna take my portrait, I'm gonna take his portrait, and then we're gonna comment the autofocus and see if the rendering is the same on both lenses, right?
Yes, exactly.
So you're gonna start my camera, the SONY, and the lens.
Go a little bit that way. Okay, and let's see. One thing I could say that the AF is way faster.
It is.
It is, yeah.
But I'm gonna use this camera.
Yes.
So my turn now.
I can say that.
Oh, let me see the frame so I can see what I'm doing. It's right there.
Right there.
Okay.
Looks pretty good.
I think you were right about here.
Yeah.
And
it's about here. Yeah.
Is the face recognition on?
Should be.
It can't recognize your face.
Well, let's see if it's on. Let's see if it's on. It should be. Yeah, it is.
Okay. And continuous autofocus, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
should be.
Let's try again. All right.
Maybe it doesn't work that well.
Wide open. Should it show a square on your face?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
Not always.
It doesn't want to recognize your face if your face is in the middle of the frame, it will recognize your eyes. But as soon as I move the camera, I think it works. We will see it. How did it feel to shoot on the Sony and the Zero combo?
Well, this feels better in the hand, but the AF was better, way better. I don't know if it's the lens, most likely it's the body.
Yeah, I think it's the whole combo, but I think the body makes the most difference.
Probably.
In the autofocus performance. I agree. The autofocus on this was more reliable and it found your face right away.
Yeah.
But, or that... Oh, I'm commenting my camera, even I didn't shoot on this camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we get the point.
Yeah, you get the point.
Or you get the point there. I did.
Anyway, that one the Fuji seemed to struggle a bit.
Slightly, yeah. And it shouldn't, because it was pretty simple thing.
Yeah, simple thing.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because someone said that because these cameras got the new firmware.
Yes.
And there were some comments online that the AF got worse than it was before.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case. I haven't had really big problems, but there was a clear difference.
Yeah, I saw those videos and comments, some of them, and it was almost like comical.
Yeah.
So much noise about the Fuji autofocus.
Yeah.
Odotanko mä, että toi spora lähtee? No se tulee siitä.
No, se tulee siitä.
That's it, guys. Thanks so much for joining in. I hope you found this video a little bit useful and entertaining, and
we had fun anyways.
We had good fun as always. Thanks for joining in,
No problem.
Peter.
Always a pleasure to visit your channel. And that was interesting because I always wondered about these lenses, that are they really similar or not? And
I think they are.
I think they are.
The same lens.
And the difference comes from the camera and the sensor technology, because they have a little bit different sensor.
Yes.
But other than that, they are similar.
But yeah, thanks guys. See you in the next one.
Yep. Bye.